What's up, YouTube fam? Thank you guys so much for coming back, joining the channel, checking me out, and just hearing what I got to say about things. So today is kind of a big update for me. I don't know if it's a bad or a good one. We're just gonna go with it. I did, like I told you guys in my last post, had to go to the doctor to check out this chest pain that I was having that was really making me nervous because I was having pains right here. And then when I was having these pains, which I thought was muscular, but once I had those pains, it was something that I also had a tingling in my left arm. And then it also just seemed to be a little bit bad if I had anything too salty. It just seems like it just made the pain intensify and stuff like that. So I was working on my diet, but at the same time, like I said, it's 2020. I don't want anything to pop up on me. So I went to the doctor and got it checked out. And the good part about it is I went to the doctor. They ran my blood pressure. It's apparently perfect. They ran just my heart rate. Everything looked good. And then they performed the EKG on me. And yeah, everything was perfect. So my doctor visit at One Medical, which One Medical is amazing. You guys are doing a great job. But yeah, it's one of those things that they came back and the doctor was like, you're fine, and so basically what we're deducing is that it was muscular. So something when I did Insanity or Asylum must have triggered a chest pain, because anytime I do any type of action like this or a push-up, even right there, doing a push-up, yeah, it's definitely something that it hurts a little bit, just slightly. And one of the best pieces of information, because I will never say that I'm any type of doctor, I'll never say that I have medical knowledge, so that's why I did go and I wanted to get it checked out. The best piece of information that the doctor gave me, he was just telling me, is that you can't recreate heart pain. So the fact that I was able to do this and do all of that and be like, yeah, it hurts more, that was more letting me know that it was muscular, that it had something to do with the external, not the internal. So right now, I can't do anything upper body related for 2 weeks. The doctor's order. So for me, what does that mean? What is my next step? I kind of was walking through the city a little bit, reflecting after the meeting, just like, I really don't know what I'm going to do next. But he did give me one little golden nugget, and I think the golden nugget that he gave me that's going to be beneficial for my growth and beneficial so I don't lose this progress too heavily, because I know myself, if I'm not working out, it's almost impossible for me to eat right. And I know that's an excuse, but that's just who I am. And sometimes the best thing is just to know who you are as a person. And right now, I can still run. And that's kind of been the thing that I've been avoiding doing, running. And it's not because I don't like to run. I actually love to run. But the one thing right now, with everything going on with the pandemic, right now with everything going on with the social justice around the country, is that I'm a little uncomfortable running. That's just me being honest with you guys. That's just me telling you the truth. Like, I'm uncomfortable going out. I used to run half marathons. I used to do Tough Mudders and train for those things. So I'd be outdoors running at 4 a.m. or 8 p.m. and stuff like that. But now I just don't have the same comfortability going out and running with the things that are happening to black men, which seems to be, at a higher rate. Now, I know I shouldn't be scared, and I know I shouldn't live my life that way, but just in this moment, because it's always been a thing. Like right now, I think Will Smith had the quote, nothing is new that's happening in the world today, it's just being filmed. That's so true. We've been being killed for the longest, it's just finally we're being listened to. I think just for me, the fact that I have a family now, the fact that I have so many people that I'm so close to, that I just feel like I'm not quite fulfilled yet in making sure that they're okay, that I just worry about, I don't want to be taken away for something as senseless as going for a jog, as senseless as if I walk into, because I run with my GoPro. If I run and then all of a sudden I'm thirsty or something, if I walk into a store with my GoPro, they're going to mistake it for something else that I have in my hand. It's something, though, those are the type of things that I'm so conscious of at all times. And it really does suck to have to think that way when you're operating, when you're moving, and you're just trying to be fit and healthy. But it's something that I consider, and it's something that, I've had to educate a lot of my friends about, who are not, brown people or anything like that. It's just that when I tell them, it's like, well, why don't you just go running? And I'm just like, well, I have different fears than you do when I do go for running and stuff like that. So it's all those different things that really come into play. So right now, I am taking, like I say, another couple of days off because I want to make sure that this pain kind of doesn't intensify. And actually, since my doctor visit, which he said partially some of my problems is stress, he was right, because now that he kind of gave me that peace of mind that it's most likely nothing to do with my heart, it's all to do with muscular, the pain is nowhere near as intense. And I think I was intensifying it with everything going on and everything with my mental state of just being like, oh shit, something's wrong with me. I need to, I'm scared. I don't need to think that way. I need to make sure that I'm good, I'm fine, and trust the process of, healthier diet, less saltier foods, making sure that I am getting that cardiovascular activity going on, and just to make sure that I'm just protecting myself and being healthy, because the whole reason why I made this channel is for individuals my age or slightly younger, but a little bit older, who are just like, what am I doing? I have these pre-existing health conditions. I have all of this. I have work going on. I have children. I have a family. How can I possibly fit in the ability to be in shape, the ability to lose weight, the ability to eat a healthier diet when like 4 people in my house eat totally differently? So that's what this channel I keep stressing is about. Like, at one point it will evolve into something more, but I just need for the everyday person to know that this is something that everyone goes through, and this is my raw journey. I want to keep promoting it out there. This is nothing to do with, I'm not doing a fitness competition. I'm not trying to have 45 abs coming out of my neck and stuff like that. I'm just trying to be in shape. I do know that once I'm in shape, the aesthetic will come, but that's not my goal. And if I'm doing things in a way like the way that I'm working out, if it's hurting and harming myself, then I need to switch it up. So Asylum right now is going to be put on pause. I need to pause that for a second, and I need to just make sure that I'm taking care of myself, really reflecting, taking time. Like, I took some time today, and I was out outside with my daughter, just because we try to get out early mornings before people are really out. But just reflecting on, okay, how can I keep myself healthy? How can I make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to be the best version of myself in this aspect of my life? So health and fitness is a huge aspect for what I want to do, and it's something that I need to maintain, and it's something I need to be on top of. I can't continue to just make excuses. So with the news that I got from my doctor yesterday, I'm just going to take it because he's the expert, medically trained, went to school for 8 years. I think he's the person you need to listen to. I'm not going to go on Facebook or WebMD and say, hey, I have a chest pain, what should I do? But it's what I'm going to listen to the professional. I'm trusting in his information. I got 2 different opinions, to be perfectly honest, just because I have a friend who's a doctor. But at the same time, she told me to make sure I go in and also get the same thing, just because she wasn't physically around to test me, since I was mentioning my heart. So when I say things like that, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I want you guys to do, to listen to yourself. And I know that I'm fortunate enough to have a great job that helps for my insurance to be affordable. And there might be individuals out there who can't have, such easy access to that. So that's why I would say to make sure that you are slowing down. So if you're one of those people that doesn't have medical insurance and stuff like that, don't go balls to the walls if you don't have to. Don't push yourself to a point of injury to where you're just going to go beyond the point of where you're going to need medical attention potentially, and then more money out of your pocket. The purpose of just being in shape is or losing weight or being healthy. It's that it's a marathon. This is an ultra run. This is something you're going to be doing forever. You might try to lose weight quickly for an event, but hopefully you're being healthier all the time. And so that's just what I really want to stress and get across to you guys, is that's what's going to be majorly important for your journey, for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. But overall, just to be a healthier individual, is just know what your limits are to your body. So for me, that's the update of what's going on. So the workouts and stuff might be a little different. I have to get the courage to get up, run in the morning, because I'm already up, and sometimes I'll get dressed, but I just won't walk out of the door. So that's just working on that mental stability. That's working on making sure that I believe that what I believe in will protect me as long as I'm being smart about it. So, will I go out for a run at 4 a.m. when it's dark? No, I will not do that. But will I wait until it's sunrise and within my little circle? I think it's somewhere in this video where my daughter and I went to go play. Of course, that's super safe. That's where everyone who wants to be working out, they're doing it. They're running that. Yes, it's monotonous, but it's a lot safer than me running out in the streets like I used to do. I used to go for these long runs and just random and like just to learn New York City, I would just turn random places and go down random ways, and I would end up in parks that I had no clue where I was at. But the whole challenge of the workout was like, I'm now 4 miles away. Now you have to do 4 miles to get back and figure out how to get back. So it would turn into a 4 mile straight back, or sometimes one time it turned into 7 miles. That's a whole separate story. Yeah, I got lost. Trying to run by Van Cortlandt, had no clue, never been there. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So, but I digress. It's one of those things that just make sure that you're being cautious, being safe, and just doing what you need to do. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to continue to preach being healthier. I'm trying to do my best to eat healthier. I'm trying to do my best to just make sure that I'm accomplishing my goals at a slow and steady pace so that I will be where when I actually attain my goals, I'll be at a happier and more fulfilled place, because I know that this isn't going anywhere. The day that I hit my goal weight will be the day that I know I could take off 2 weeks and I'll gain 5 pounds or 10 pounds, but I'll only be 210. I'll only be 220. I won't be pushing 300 pounds like I have been doing. So I am back up in the 250s. If you guys are curious about that, like I've taken a few days off, so I'm really not working out like that. So I got to 246 pounds, but now I'm back at 254. And I think I'm going to fluctuate there for a little minute, but then I'm going to make sure that I get that back down. So going to continue to update you guys on my progress. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch, to enjoy the videos. Please like, comment, share this. I'm really wanting to put this information out there for you guys so I can be helpful in showing a true journey of what's going on and just giving you guys some thoughts into a person like me and what I'm going through. Yeah, we'll see what's next. So have a wonderful day. Be safe and take care.